Hello and welcome to the first truck review by ELG. So we're reviewing the Scania Next Gen, and to be specific, the S series. And this truck specification, it has the V8 engine. It's a 4x2 with the Michelin, however you want to say it, tyres on it, the most fuel efficient, which I always use on my trucks. I always use the same setup for my wheels, same tyres, and pretty much the same setup of chrome wheels with the manufacturer and the green centre locks. It's sporting the brand new ELG livery, which is the very lovely dark blue with the red stripe through it. Of course it has the Northern Ireland flags on it. Michelin, however you say it. Again, depends how you say it. In the top with the air horns and beacon if I ever need to do heavy haulage, which I really should be using an 8x4 like the guy here. Full side skirts with the exhaust, and of course the massive V8 exhaust in the back. Nice painted plate on the back, of course, with painted wheel arches as well at the rear. Moving back around to the front, we have the light bar at the bottom. We have painted front without the grille. The grille is black. Don't know why, it was maybe just from the previous paints that I just haven't painted it yet. It does look very nice though. And of course we have the lights at the top and painted mirrors with painted door handles. The Mighty Griffin bit round there at the side. And then of course the V8 sign on the wee, what do you call that, cubby holder I think that would be, on the side, and of course the V8 round the door handle. When we move to the interior, this is of course a V8 spec interior. As on all Truckers MP, we have the CB radio at the top. It's a V8 spec interior with the V8 steering wheel with the knob. If we then look here, we have the wee table here with the mug, Michelin Man, the phone and another phone, cool box and a laptop. And of course another sat-nav here, which it also does feature a sat-nav here. With the V8 interior, whenever you have full digital display, as you can see, this is not a brand new truck. This has been the truck that I have been driving for about a year, nearly non-stop, with the exception of some other trucks in between. So it says it's been doing about 52,000 miles, but I think it's just under that. It says 49,000 on the game. So you can, this display in the middle changes, so you can see I have fuel for another 1,000 miles. It tells me my fuel consumption, the air pressure, the temperatures, the fuel level itself, and then back to the cruise control. Now, if I put my foot on the clutch, it also tells you that I am using manual, and whenever I change gear, try to get it to reverse. Oh, there we go. And it has a clock, a couple of fuel, and it does have speed, which I will show you whenever we get going, in either miles an hour or kilometers an hour, depending on how you have it set up. So, let's hear it rev. Very nice. Let's hear from the inside. Very quiet. That's what it is on the inside. So let's get this going. So my gearbox is a 6-speed manual, as I use a 6-speed shifter, as I have a Logitech G920 wheel. So I got the shifter in the bundle. So it is a very nice truck to drive. It does respond very well. It was very popular as it came out in 130, about just over a year ago, in about December of 2017. along with the Italia DLC, which is quite fitting as well. It's not the Italia DLC, but we're in Milan. The brakes are very good. We'll do a little brake test here whenever we get onto the motorway. It does steer very well, which is good, and it doesn't tip too much. Then again, I do have the settings so it won't tip, but still very good. Let's try and get it up to about 60. There we go. Because we can't get to 100 sadly. 60 and brake. See? Very good. Now this also gives us a chance to test out the 0 to 60 time. So there's 60. I don't have a timer on me right now, but I will time that in the edit and I will put it on, hopefully, so if I remember. This truck, when not on Truckers MP, is like most trucks, it will hit 103 or 104 miles per hour with the 6-speed gearbox configuration, which is the fastest I can get any truck to go on a flat surface without going downhill, which not too bad. There's only a few trucks can do that. It does it with ease. Like here we are, we're still only in 5th gear and we're nearly at the 93 mile an hour cut-off point. And there we go, that's where Truckers MP limits, it's 93 mile an hour, 150 kilometers per hour. And yes. It's a very nice truck, it's very quiet as you can hear. I always drive this truck unless I'm driving my ELSA edition to truck fests, but if you ever see me just out and about at convoy, usually at convoys themselves or at Sierra events, I will always be driving this normally. It's very rare I drive anything else. But I do occasionally like to drive other trucks just to see what they're like, and I don't know why I drive the Scania so much. I'm more of a Volvo fan. I think it might just be the fact that this has so many tuning parts on it compared to a Volvo, and it's a darker interior, which I prefer a darker interior to a lighter interior. But all in all, it is a very, 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 very nice truck. If you have not tried the next gen, I highly recommend trying it. The R series is pretty much identical to the S series and how they drive. The only difference is the cab height. The only reason you would choose an R series over an S series is either A, price, which is of course a big factor, or B, you're more of a fuel transporter, because then you don't need as high a cab, which improves your fuel efficiency. I'd say once the fuel tankers come in as purchasable trailers, which at the moment of recording they haven't, I will be buying a R series with a low cab for my tanker. So I think this toll booth here is a good place to pull over to actually check the price of this. We'll go through the toll booth and park up on the other side. Just in here. If you didn't know, you can actually get in here. So there you go, here's something you might have just learned today, that you can actually drive to this part of the map. So if we go into here and we then go to truck dealers, Scania, if we'd like to load, so Milan, visit the dealer. So a standard bone stock, £109,533, which will convert to your own currency, I believe. If we then go to my fleet, go a wee bit to find it. There's a few trucks. Here we go. So this configuration here, if you want to read all the configurations, it's all here. The list price is £281,632. That is a lot of money for a truck, but again, that's what you get for a customizable truck. And this does use Mighty Griffin DLC, a lot of the components, so you have to bear that in mind too. So I hope you enjoyed the first of many truck reviews. Of course, if there is anything that we can do to improve them, probably remove me, probably. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this review, and happy trucking.